Imagine being able to build an entire city by manifesting the matter needed to build the city instead of harvesting the city from rock.
3D print the city
with
with
nanobots.
ions.
You would use
nanobots.
you would nanobots to build the whole city. It would manifest as it went.
And you could also use that to repair things.
Absolutely.
So you would never have to have like construction again. Everything would be self-replicable.
Correct.
Self-repairable.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, like, of course, if you just scale up, just think about what we can do now and keep going, make it much better and much more efficient.
We're talking about programmable matter now. Programmable matter. And
what you were saying about DNA, the fact that you can encode into DNA and that you could actually hold information in DNA.
Yeah. Microsoft has created the very first DNA hard drive. So it's a molecular hard drive that works on technology that's hardware and also biological software. And so a hard drive the size of my cell phone can store an enormous amount of petabytes of data. So things like teleportation are going to be possible in the near future. We've already teleported, I think, a couple of particles from Earth to the space station, right? But what's stopping us from teleporting a human being? Understanding and knowing the location of every atom and the rotation and spin rate of every atom. That's a lot of information, a lot of storage space. Now with DNA hard drives, the storage space problem goes away. We'll be able to teleport biological beings or objects, big objects, into space or wherever we want on the planet.
Like Star Trek.
Like Star Trek.
Whoa. Who's going to be the first guy to get beamed up?
Somebody's going to be a real guinea pig for that one.
Yeah, we're going to have to find some pedophile.
Because when you teleport, you die. I don't know if people know that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit of an issue.
Teleport. I mean, you're reborn again instantly in the other location, but it's a facsimile of you. Anytime you teleport, even the molecules that we teleport now, the original version, the original molecule or the starting matter, it's destroyed, and the data is then transmitted, and then it's reformulated. So a teleportation is actually the death of you and the reformation of you.
Maybe they could do a better job, like an Instagram filter. You know, maybe you could just like tone a few things up, clean up a little bit,
get rid of some scars or whatever,
get rid of some body fat.
Right.
Yeah, maybe they can make a better version of you, but you have to be willing to die. Yeah, but maybe that's hell. Maybe you come back and you have no soul.
Well,
like maybe when you teleport, your soul doesn't go with you.
Well, they're transmitting your consciousness, so everything is saved. All your information is saved. And we know that was done also in ancient times. Thoth talks in the Emerald Tablets about being able to go into these halls of Amenti where he had rejuvenation chambers, which is what I believe is the Serapeum in Saqqara. And he would go into these gigantic stone boxes, and he would then transfer his consciousness from his body into another body. And he would leave the body that he left inside of one of those gigantic boxes, one of those gigantic diorite stone boxes for 100 years while it recharged itself and rejuvenated, while he said he walks amongst men but unlike a man.
What?
Yeah. And he would do this for eons. He would transfer from body to body, not bodies he stole, bodies he created that he created himself through probably some advanced form of stem cell technology. And he would walk amongst men but unlike a man. And he was known all around the planet because of this. The guy lived according to the ancient Egyptians, he ruled over them for 16,000 years, one person.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
So is this those ancient texts, like the ancient hieroglyphs that show kings going back like 30,000 years?
Well, that's the Sumerian kings list located in the Ashmolean Museum at Oxford, England. I was there myself in person to check out this stonework, and it's an incredible tablet that talks about the reigns of kings.
Yeah.
Some kings ruled for 28,800 years, 14,000 years. I mean, 20,000. If the numbers are insane.
These are not Egyptian? This is
no, not Egyptian. These are Anunnaki. This is pre-flood. This is antediluvial. And then when the flood comes, it talks about, and then the flood swept over the land. After the flood happens, then they descend kingship from heaven back down to humans, and then the reigns of humans begin. But they're not really full humans. They're demigods. They're half human, half Anunnaki. And then their lifespans are like, much shorter because their ruling times are only like 1,000 years and 800 years and 700 years, and it starts to go down.
Which is why like Noah was 600 years old.
Right, exactly.
So these tablets, what are they called again?
You're talking about the Sumerian Kings list.
Can you show me that, Jamie? Yeah. I want to see what that looks like.
It's a giant four-sided tablet located in the Ashmolean Museum at Oxford, England. Yeah.
And so what exactly does it say? Like,
it gives you
this is it right here?
That's it right there. Those are all four sides.
And how old is this?
This is, they're saying 6,000, but
Can you make it bigger, Jamie?
believe me, it's much older than that.
I just want to look at it.
Yeah.
Man.
This is a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy over tens of thousands of years, in my opinion. But this text gives the reigns of kings in shars, S-H-A-R. A shar is 3,600 years. So one shar would be 3,600. See, 241,000 years of rule.
Whoa.
On that stone right there.
The Sumerian kings list.
Yeah.
Now, if this is right, if this is all true, what a mind-blowing idea.
Yeah.
That